Now, that's our top 5 for the week. It is a top 5 title fights. Guys, Kenny, you're going to get to go first because you won.
Now I'm going to have a better top 5 list than Michael, too? Jeez. All right, here we go. All right, number 5. Silva versus Sonnen 2. It was just a crazy fight, and I'll tell you why. Because it was, I remember the weigh-ins was crazy. It wasn't as crazy as McGregor-Mendez, but it was crazy. It was just a lot of hype for that fight. You know, Chael, everyone thought maybe Chael was going to be the guy to do it. Obviously, that did not happen. Why did you throw that spinning back fist, Chael? All right, number 4, Liddell Couture 2. That was coming off the Ultimate Fighter. It was huge. The energy in that place was amazing. Obviously, with those guys getting the fame off the Ultimate Fighter, everyone was looking forward to that rematch. And Chuck Liddell, of course, getting it done by knockout in Vegas. What an amazing fight. Obviously, became a great trilogy. Number 3. This was a big fight at UFC 100, arguably the best UFC of all time. Lesnar gets revenge over the former champion Frank Mir, and of course Bruce. Did I say Bruce Lesnar? Brock Lesnar's legendary post-fight speech was insane.
Yeah, but Bruce Lesnar's a badass as well.
Bruce Lesnar too, yeah, absolutely. His brother Bruce, of course. Number 2, GSP BJ Penn 2. This was the first time, you know, we had that countdown show that was so popular, Primetime, UFC Primetime, and is that what it was?
I don't know, because I was on that card as well, so I don't think it was Countdown. So Primetime.
Yeah, it was like Primetime.
Might have been a Countdown.
Countdown. I don't know what it was, but anyways, it was amazing. It got us. It was definitely Primetime. It got us all excited, and obviously a huge fight. GSP getting it done. Number 1. This is the greatest title fight in history because it was just so violent and so technical and so beautiful, and the momentum shifts. Both men had opportunities to finish the fight, but in the end, it was Robbie Lawler. This guy was just born to fight, getting it done against my buddy Rory McDonald. It was a hard one to see Rory lose, but man, what a fight.
That was a fantastic fight. You know, it's not often that our top 5 don't clash at all. Normally we have some similarities in there, but not today, because variety is the spice of life, Kenny, and I am that spice. In at number 5, well, to completely contradict, well, no, sorry, that comes later. Hendricks Lawler 1. That was a good fight. Robbie Lawler, he was in your one there, but this was a classic fight. Obviously, GSP had just stepped away. First time somebody else was going to be the champion. This was an absolute back and forth war. Obviously, there was a rematch afterwards. Johnny Hendricks got it done on this occasion, but it was a close one and a great one. In at number 4, Robbie Lawler again, and this is the only time that our lists clash, Kenny. Robbie Lawler, Rory McDonald. This one was recently, and as you rightly said, Kenny, this was a fantastic fight. It did go back and forth. Started off, Robbie Lawler was going to win, then it looked like Rory McDonald. Then Rory's nose gave away, God bless him, and he fell over, and it looked very painful. The fight was incredible. Number 3. Taking it back a little bit, going old school. Matt Hughes versus Frank Trigg 2. The fight started off, I think it was a groin shot that Hughes took. Trigg put the pressure on, looked like he was going to finish him, got the rear naked choke. Hughes got out of the choke, picked him up, carried him right across the octagon. I'm not sure why he did that. Could have put him down right there. But nevertheless, it looked cool as hell. Made me a fan, and he finished him with the same move, the rear naked choke. Number 2, you had the rematch in. I've got the original one. Because nobody expected this, because Anderson was so dominant at the time, but Chael went out there, showed him no respect, took him down repeatedly, knocked him down repeatedly as well, completely dominated the fight up until a little lack of concentration perhaps in the 5th round. Anderson swings that leg over, cinches up the triangle, and remains the champion. A fantastic fight that certainly got a lot of attention for Chael Sonnen. And in at number 1, John Jones, Alexander Gustafsson. This was absolutely incredible. I watched this in my room, in my house with lots of friends. We were all on our feet. We were going crazy. Beer was flying everywhere. It was incredible. A great fight. I actually thought Gustafsson edged it, but whatever. Hats off to both of these gentlemen. It was a fantastic fight. And in my opinion, one of the greatest title fights in UFC history.
Jen, I'm
a little disappointed you forgot that one.
I'm ashamed of myself. How did I not have Gustafsson and Jones on there?
Well, You may be good at knowing random trivia, but you don't know the title fights.
I'm ashamed of myself. I'm sorry.
He gets a point for that. He gets a point for that. Okay, I want to thank our fan, Kadeem. He gave us the suggestion for that top 5. Remember, if you guys want to weigh in, you can send them to us at UFC_now or use hashtag UFC Now. All right, coming up next, it's our social media segment, Rapid Fire. You guys send in your questions to us on social media. Find out if your question got selected. That's next. We'll be right back.
I like it.